Morning, good afternoon, or good evening. How are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. In the Daily CRUMB. Hope you along your way today, where we hope so and ways. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is for you, and welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me. Ow! Wait, you make me shake it quick. Your friendly, freaky ass, sweet grass water medicine woman. All's Christianica, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome, all you beautiful divine beings. We're here too. How girls are with you? Hey, it's a Thursday. Therapy Thursdays. It's a ducky day outside. It's really raining. So I'm not in the kayak today. And it feels really strange that I haven't done a daily CRUMB, but I've been making the little videos when I'm out in the kayak. But I do love the daily CRUMB, but I feel like a change. Or switching it up coming on. I don't know. I heard I did see somebody that had another deck like this. But it was like expanded on. So, new deck. I don't know, but it's always a new reading. It's never the same reading, even if we get the same cards, right? It's never really the same reading. But there's stuff that does need to be repeated. That's how we learn. That's how we learn. Oh my goodness. And we got, see, it's one to talk. That's an inspiration that flew up, and we got that affirmation and the reflection right on the top. Here we grow. Oh, I'm such a mess. Yeah, Tuesday was the last one that I did, wasn't it? My PSW was off. And then I didn't hear anything. I waited until 11 o'clock. And substitute PSW didn't come. So I went out. I'm expecting a call or whatever. I've told them so many times, I need a call first. Don't just show up at my door. Please leave the notes in my file. So whether they don't have the note or some don't read the notes, I don't know. Anyway, I went for the kayak. And I thought, all my devices, I need to come home and charge up my devices. Right? I did the daily CRUMB at the lift lock. So I came home to charge up all the devices. Well, it started thundering. I didn't get back out that day. But when I got home, I can wonder if my son comes by. Yeah, there was people here. They let themselves in my house without calling me ahead of time, saying we're going to let ourselves in. And they let themselves in my house. And they cleaned my bathroom. But it wasn't just... Anyways, I was not okay with that. I was not okay. I felt very uncomfortable. And then I went in my room. So they're even in my room. I folded my underwear. Like... You know, if it's different if I'm expecting that or whatever, but I didn't know. I gave no permission for them to enter my house without me being here. At this time, I miss my doggy, because if my doggy was here, they probably would not have come in. Because she would have been barking. Anyways. I'm okay with that. And I got to find the number to phone them and say, do not let them come in here. They are not allowed in my house if I'm not here. They need to phone me first. Thank you very much. Here we go. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you and Lamott. Take some time to unplug today. Turn off your phone, shut down your computer, and reflect on your energy level. How do you feel? Do you need to prioritize yourself more today? That's a 26, which would be an 8. The infinity, all that. Do we need to prioritize ourselves more today and rest? So I don't push myself more to get out there and paddle, because, you know, I still want to get to all the Mrs. Potts. It starts raining. Now, I didn't deflate my kayak, the single kayak. It fits right in the back of my van, so I'm like, I don't have to pump it, so that made it easier. Yesterday, I went out, did my Mrs. Potts from the river, and then I was able to come home, charge up my devices, and go back out there. And I didn't deflate, so that helps. Anyway, now I need that rest, so rain helps, so I don't push it. So there we go. Take that time to rest, all right, and reflect. That's the number 8, infinitely, and that's how we get that usable energy, right? Resting, listening to the bodies. I lied and said I was busy. I was busy, but not in a way most people understand. I was busy taking deeper breaths. I was busy silencing irrational thoughts. I was busy calming a racing heart. And I was busy telling myself, I am okay. Britton Oakman. It's okay to take time for yourself every day. It's imperative. All right, essential. What is your favorite way to practice self-care on a regular basis? And why is it your favorite? That's a 43. There's a 7. 8, 7. I wonder if that's going to be a 6. I don't know. That'd be interesting. But what is that? The way you take care of yourself. The way you give care to yourself every day. How do you do that? How do you show your body that you care? Right? And I like this one, silencing irrational thoughts. Remember when we've been through abuse and the worst times? It's not irrational. When we've already been through those worst case scenarios, it's not irrational. That's something that's happened. Rabbit's fear of eagle is not irrational. Right? Eagle eats rabbits. So that's not an irrational fear. But we don't let it stop us. We acknowledge it's there. We go, hey, you know what? Anybody would fear this if they've gone through that. So, all right, we're not going to judge ourselves. We acknowledge that it's here, but we're going to keep growing and living our lives, right? Because fear is fear. As soon as you look at it, it's going to go, I'm out of here, right? I don't know. What's that for you? What's that for you, beautiful beings? Have you tried that in your life, just to look at the fear? I see you, fear, and fear goes, ah! I don't know. What is that for you? 16, that's a 7. Okay, 8, 7, 7. There we go. There comes a point when we have to say, I'm here to love my life and to figure out who I am and not who you think I should be. Right? That's how it grows. We're here to figure out who we are, not who others think we should be. That's Sharon Pearson. Set your intention for the day. What can you do to be your authentic self? How can you be more you today? Love yourself, give yourself that care, silence those fears, okay? They're going to be there, acknowledge them, they'll be quiet, they'll run away because they're fear, okay? They don't want anybody to really look at them because it's fear, okay? And fear is not a bad thing. Let's just look at that. Is that the fear saying, don't go over the falls in a barrel? Is that the fear saying, don't jump off the Eiffel or the CN Towers? You know, I don't know. What is that? What is that? Well, fear can get a bad name, but it's there for a purpose. It keeps us safe. I don't know. There is fears that we want to listen to. Right? Just like positive and negative. Not all positives are a good thing. And not all negatives are a bad thing. Oh, no. Oh, no. You see that in your life, right? There's some tests we don't want to come back positive. We want those to be the negative. Right? I don't know. How's that for you? So let's stop with these labeling things and just be open. All right? It is what it is. This is how it is. It's all in divine and perfect order, and we're always okay. Even when we don't feel that way. All right? I don't know. Just accept it, okay? Just accept it. Because we're still here. You have survived 100% of everything that you've grown through because you're still here. And you belong here. How you know, right? Okay. We're breathing. Heart's beating. We belong here. We have something to offer. We're essential. And we're worthy. And we are loved beyond measure. There. So let's purify off all that we're not. Anything that makes us think that we are less than. We're cleansing that off. The sweat lodge ceremony. There we go. The sweat lodge. And we're having patience with ourselves as we're growing. Growing slow and steady. Growing slow and steady. Right? Like those plants don't grow so fast. They got to break out of the hull of the seed. Whatever that is, they got to bust up through their and they're doing it all in the dark. So let's be patient with ourselves, okay? We're basically like walking plants. You know the same thing, sunlight. Plants flourish when you give them love and talk to them too. Right? Look at that. Oh, no, what's that for you? That's how we make that advancement. There's another 8. Right? There's a 5 and a 2 makes a 7. And there's another 8. 8 and 7. But that's how we make those advances. That's how we get that usable energy, because we're being true to ourselves. We're being patient with ourselves. And we're being who we are. Who Creator created us to be. Who we agreed on some level. And we go, what the heck did I sign up for when we get here? I don't know. How's that girl for you? But that's between us. That's how we keep growing. We stay true to our souls. And we have that usable energy. We can make those advances. Doesn't mean we're never going to be scared. We are, because it's there for a reason. There is a purpose for it. There we grow. There's the magic. We can watch the miracles happen. Stand back, right? That's something that keeps coming up to me. And hey, to each their own, to each their own. I mean, far be it from me to judge anybody. I mean, I'm not. That's not my place. Excuse me. But I've been seeing that, and, you know, after watching all the music, magic shows and things like that. Look at cat fight. They're playing around in the box. Pussy's playing with the box. So... Squirrel! Cat! Magic comes at a cost. Miracles are free. So, it's been coming in my brain, I'd rather pray than pay. 11:11. I'd rather pray than pay. Right? So, I'm going to leave it in the divine hands. Everything is in divine and perfect order. I'm not going to try and make things happen. That kind of happened in here. I tried to make something happen. We won the bid on another house. And then we lost that bid. And then this one came in, and I'm like, okay, I tried to make it happen, divine timing. If this is the one, God, if this is the one that you want for me, if this is your gift to me, then this will go through. And we got this. It's a miracle for me to be in here. And I lost that other one that I tried to make happen. So, I don't know, but this one was better. Anyways, so it's always better. So, do we want to try and make things happen for ourselves with our limited human brain? Or tap in and clarify and be patient and know, right? We've put that order in. It's a coming, okay? And if they're taking longer, that means it's just going to be sweeter. Oh, no. What does that all say to you, beautiful beings? Let's have that patience with ourselves. Aha! And see, as Spirit is with us. Spirit is always with us, right? We connect, we return home to that divine connection inside. It's a personal relationship. But we have to rely on ourselves to open up and ask Spirit for help, right? We pray for those miracles. We can try and make it happen. Oh, no. Would you rather pay or pray? And it comes at a high cost, right? The bigger the magic,